Thurston House was built in 1873 and has had a variety of uses, both as housing, then as offices, then back to housing, then offices, and now it's gone back to housing again. So it's had quite a lot of work. A building that's over 100 years old needed the roof replaced, needed the external brickwork all repointed. We knocked down the back extension on the building because it was in poor condition. New windows, new services, and divided the house into 4 flats. We had an open day before we started on site for local residents and gave them the option to vote for one of 2 names, and they chose Townsend Close. Charles Townsend was believed to be the architect when the house was originally built in 1873. It's one of the few housing sites in the middle of town and close to the Gladstone area where there is a significant demand for new housing. There are over 9,500 people on Peterborough's housing register, so there's plenty of demand for social housing. So it's a good site in the middle of town, and we've built a variety of rented housing. There's 16 rented flats and houses and 9 houses and flats for shared ownership. Accent Nene is very committed to building good quality housing to high standards of environmental quality. It was grant funded, this scheme, so we have to meet certain standards laid down by government. And these were built to the Code for Sustainable Homes Level 4, which in simple terms means that they're very well insulated, double glazed, they've got highly efficient boilers and PV cells on the roof to help with electricity generation, as well as things like internal light wells and other important environmental facilities.
I am Accent Nene's Tenant Support Officer. The role of Accent Nene's Tenant Support Officer came about because of the cuts that were being made in government funding. The support network that many of our tenants relied on and that we as an organisation referred to was simply no longer available. Accent Nene works with other housing associations in the Peterborough Homes Partnership. We advertise our properties through the choice-based letting scheme. This scheme allows the person looking for housing the choice of property, area and even landlord. Any support needs that the new tenant may have are often identified prior to them moving in. I am able to assist with a range of issues from welfare and benefits advice and help seeking employment through to the assistance with setting up and furnishing the home. The service was never intended to provide long-term support. However, I will always help, and if I can't, I will make referrals and signposts to the agencies that can help further. We house a range of people who reflect the diverse needs of the local community. Here we have Oliver, Rania and Rubin, who all moved into Townsend Close.
One central to town, 2 is an upstate house as well, and 2 they do look after you and they do help you with whatever needs that you have.
It's a new house. Yeah. We all like it and love it. It's very nice, quiet area. We're in town and not in town. You are in town, very close to town, and you know, hear the noise from the town. Very nice, very quiet at night, and I think it's safe for kids as well.
Nice neighborhood, no, not much noise, quiet, very quiet, nice.